Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. In today's video, we're going to be comparing EB-1C visa versus EB-5 active investment visa. The advantages, the disadvantages, and also you will learn why EB-5 visa could be inferior to EB-1C visa, although EB-5 program is more expensive. Also, you will learn how to get a free evaluation of your EB-1C and EB-5 cases. Let's go! I know you guys are already excited. Stanislav is going to compare uncomparable. I know it's a difficult task, but for you guys, we can do impossible. And you know that I'm always striving for the result for you and everybody in my large company, and we have 120 employees working in the company. We all work only for one thing: to get you approved, okay? So that's why sometimes we do impossible. Let's refresh our recollection. What is EB-5 active investment visa and what is EB-1C? EB-5 is pretty easy. You need to invest $1,050,000 in your own startup idea and create 10 jobs after 2 years of getting the initial green card. In other words, you have the business, you invest the money, you get a green card. Within 2 years after you're getting the green card, you have to show that you created 10 jobs. And of course, last but not least, you have to show that you made your money legally. You paid the taxes, you can show all the transactions, it's all transparent. So this is very important thing. It's a big deal for EB-5. You might get a little wait until you get approved for your green card. It could be anywhere from a couple of months up to 4 years. When you're like, oh my God, why this is such a huge range? Like, I mean, I understand like 3-6 months, but not like 3 years. I would say it's one of the biggest negative sides of EB-5 program because we don't really know when your petition is going to be approved. But recently we see a lot of improvement in this sector. So I would say realistically 6 months to 2 years. That's when you're looking at approval of your EB-5, unless you are here in the US, okay? And you can start working pretty much shortly after filing your I-526, your immigration petition. Now, EB-1C. You must have worked in a company outside of the US in an executive or managerial position. So basically you controlled or directed the company or a big chunk of the company, like a department. And you had anywhere from 10 to 20 employees under your control, okay? I like the number 15. And out of these 15 employees, you had 3 to 4 managers, the top managers, okay? Top managers report to you. The rest of the employees report to the top managers, okay? So like three-way control of the company or the department, okay? So you must have worked in this structure for at least a year. And a lot of times you are also the owner of the company, although you do not have to be. And the usual way is when you purchase an existing business in the US that has at least 8 employees, and 2 or 3 out of those 8 employees will be reporting directly to you, the person who's going to be controlling the company. And again, it could be 10, it could be 15, it could be 20. I'm just telling you the bottom line for this visa, the minimum requirements for this visa. Anything above that is better. And also these two companies need to have the common control. So either one company owns the other, or one person owns the controlling stock, which is 50% plus 1 stock in both companies, or some hybrids. Could be a group of people owning both companies, could be people and companies owning. So there's a lot of things going on, but just remember, common control, whatever that is, okay? And you're requesting to transfer yourself from your foreign company, which is outside of the US, in the US to continue scaling the business. And now the question is, Like Stanislav, like you explained what the programs are. Now, what's common between them? Like how you compare? I still don't see the common ground for the comparison. And I'll give you one, okay? But before that, please get the free evaluation of your case, of your business case or your investment case. Go down below this video, find the link or links. There could be business visas or investment visas. Fill them out, and within 2 days I will get back to you and I will analyze your initial situation and let you know which program is better, which criteria we satisfy, which we don't, and whether you have the potential in your case. And if you do, I will invite you to the complex immigration planning, where I will build up a written winning strategy for your case. How do we compare EB-1C and EB-5? And the main thing that I want you to focus on is that you may purchase an existing company in the US. And from my experience, the company with 8+ employees that's profitable, where we can find a good spot for you to control and manage the company, starts anywhere from $400,000 to $600,000. Of course, it could be $10 million, but I'm talking about realistic prices where we can start finding businesses like this. That means that you may purchase a good candidate to transfer yourself from your current business outside of the US to control indirect here in the US with a budget $5,000–6,000. That is almost twice as less than $1 million for the EB-5, okay? And definitely, if you have the money to invest in EB-5 program, you must have worked or owned in some type of business, okay? So we have the common grounds that you are a businessman or an investor, and you're investing certain amount of money in the US economy. And definitely EB-1C is a winner in this case because the amount of money you have to invest is much, much lower. That's number one. Number two, EB-1C has no wait time. You can request expedited processing for $2,500 at this moment, and that number is going to increase. And they will review your visa for 15 days. In this sense, visa and a green card is basically the same, okay? The immigrant visa or green card, it's the same thing. Definitely, EB-1C is a winner in this situation as well. And if you are here in the US, just like with EB-5, you can request the adjustment of your status and get your green card without the need to go to the US Embassy. So basically, this whole thing turns on one factor: whether you're actively involved in your business outside of the states where you control and direct at least 15 employees. And if you want to invest above $1 million in some type of business here in the US, your choice is between EB-5 and EB-1C. And let me suggest to you, and again, it's not a legal advice, it's more a practical advice because each situation is different. Let me suggest to you that you need to consider EB-1C much, much closer than you thought before you watched this video. Smash the like button if you loved and enjoyed my video, this one or any other particular in the past. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my Insta, my TikTok. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.